New Guardian, new Siege, new Duke equipment. We're breaking it down so you know what to focus on the minute the update hits. On top of that, we also got new modifiers, new leagues, new legends starting soon. Clash Bastion and Corrupt are here with me. I'm Rick. This is Reddit Talks Clash.
What are we calling this? Is this a podcast?
Red.
It talks
Clash.
All right, first up, let's welcome our guests. We got the Council of Seas, Cool Rick, myself, Clash Bastion, Corrupt. Man, oh Liam, I hate you so much right now. I'm gonna leave that in without context. All right, let's start. Bash, how excited are you for the update?
I mean, I'm always excited. I think that's a given. I'm always excited for things. I really, like playing around with things. I didn't get to play. I've been like deadly sick, bro. So I haven't got to play around a ton with the update. But like messing around with the Sky Wagon because I've been using air armies. Man, the Sky Wagon, that thing looks sweet.
I think it's pretty good. I've seen others say it's weak, but I'm like, you guys said the same thing about the troop launcher, and look where it is
Right.
now.
Yeah.
New Guardian's really annoying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Does if New Guardian gets in the right spot, man, he like shuts down some armies, right?
Oh yeah, especially with healers.
Yeah.
So you're forced into taking totem to redirect that away.
Yeah. Like the fact that the log goes through and hits both air and ground is nasty in a good way. We need that.
Yeah. Though Reddit would disagree.
What do you guys think is the most impactful part of this update?
I think levels are going to be good. I think getting more levels to defenses, although like it kind of nerfs a couple like we get new levels for the scatters and the expo, but it kind of nerfs them at the same time because we lose the supercharge. But like the troop levels overall, I think like getting all of the new troop levels that we're getting is gonna open up the meta even more. I think we're already in a pretty big meta right now, and I think it should get even wider as far as like the diversity that we can use for armies. But at the same time, if you talk about the logger, it feels like logger could possibly shut down a couple armies.
I would agree that the new levels are both on offense and defense. And I also think that there are a few balance changes. I know we're going to talk about those coming up, but there are a few balance changes that I think are definitely a bit more impactful as well.
Yeah, well, let's not bear the lead. Which ones do you think are the most impactful balance changes then?
I would say partly the Seed Machine one for lower town halls, because it pretty much means Siege Machines like the Sky Wagon or the Stone Slammer aren't affected by the town hall poison, or the Guardians being affected by poison.
Yeah, the Guardian poison is going to be big. It's not as like game-breakingly broken as was previewed for the February update. They're coming back, and it's what 30% effect on Guardians, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question: is it going to be like mandatory to bring an extra poison? So your poison is CC troops and poison in the Guardian.
Well, in the attacks I've been kind of testing, there was one time where I used, it was the Queen with Frosty and a poison, and that countered the Logger. Keep in mind, this was like Legends 2 mode. I can't do Legends 1 mode.
Yeah, Legends 1 is tough.
Yeah, modifiers are brutal. We'll circle back to the modifiers. We brought up Sky Wagon and Loggers, so let's go Sky Wagon first. Are you guys going to work in the Sky Wagon to your attacks immediately?
I mean, my initial tests, I feel like for air armies, man, it's going to be really good because there's like sometimes like it feels like the barracks with like the queen on E-Drags, for instance, isn't always the best choice, but like it feels like any air army, you could throw that Sky Wagon in and just get immediate value.
150 extra troop space that it freely adds. So that's like the troop launcher, I want to say, is like 105, and the siege barracks got an extra wizards, so that's 98. Two P.E.K.K.A.s and 12 wizards. Yeah. So 50% more extra free troops compared to the other spawning siege machines. So a lot of it's minions and a baby drag that'll never be raged. But that's a lot of air bombs and traps getting soaked up too.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing, especially is like the balloons, the baby dragon will soak up seeking air mines there from time to time, and I think that's the big thing, because especially even just red air bombs too, with the boogers not soaking those up anymore. I think that's going to be a big thing.
You're giving up a lot to get that though. So it's a like I've been back and forth when I've been playing it too. It's hard to give up funneling of a siege barracks. It's pretty easy to swap out for the troop launcher. It really is. But like a lot of my attacks the last 5 years have felt like I'm using the siege barracks almost exclusively. So you're giving up funneling, and you really not going to be able to use it with a lot of stuff. Like if you're doing drag riders right now are really popular, and because the Sky Wagon has its own targeting, a lot of times I'm finding like my Sky Wagon like hanging back and dropping stuff on the trash buildings as my drag riders race ahead. It's not in every air attack kind of thing. Drags and Hydra and stuff. It feels really strong.
Okay, so I beg to differ with the Dragon Riders. I have
Agree.
used it with Dragon Riders.
Oh, really? Okay.
Agree.
And
Thank you, Corrupt.
it's not bad, especially if you put like 3 Inferno Dragons in your CC. That's what I'm doing normally. Like it's really good because you basically have a ton of air troops tanking for that one Inferno Dragon.
Yeah.
So you're bringing just like a couple Infernos to back up, like,
and a lot of times,
normal
like Duke and Queen is enough to like funnel the sides for that attack.
I'm probably wrong then.
I don't know. I'm a potato attacker, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Have either of you been using the Sky Wagon for ground hits?
I didn't try it at all with ground. No.
I did try it. I do think there's a situation where it can work with Root Riders.
The few things I've seen, and the only thing I personally tried was just trying to use it as tanking for the healers, especially with the log where you really got to protect your healers. And it's felt okay. Yeah, I still don't know that I'm gonna use it over other sieges with like ground armies, but I'm really not planning on being a ground guy in the short term anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cool thing is that it only goes to level 4, so really you just gotta, have a clanmate book their workshop and book 1 level of it, and then we can all start playing with max stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty simple to get it up there.
I just need volunteers in my clan to do that, because I don't think I will.
Don't lie to us. You're gonna be the guy.
No, I'm really not that guy right now. Like I had stopped. Like it was sometime last year. Like we had this conversation. Like, yeah, I should get my data and look up how much I spent. And I was like, oh, okay, this has got to end. So I guess speaking of booking, is Sky Wagon Workshop the workshop level and the research levels of it, is it worth any books in your guys' mind?
If you're gonna use it and no one else in your clan is gonna have it, that's the thing. It like depends on your situation in your clan. Like you said, like you can just get it donated. That's like the Siege Workshop in general is just like kind of a really awkward upgrade, because it really like it's kind of more of a personal thing depending on your clan situation. Like, do you have someone in your clan that's going to be spending and upgrading and is active and donating? And I mean, we have medals and stuff also. Like, there's ways to get it without upgrading it.
That's where I keep coming back to. It's like it's worth someone else spending on.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Guardian. Is the Logger worth some books in your guys' mind?
I think so. I mean, I'm just a filthy casual, and everyone always doesn't really, everyone looks to Itsu for what to do. But for me, I'm also not a base builder, so I don't know how that's going to work. But it feels like the initial testing, as he can be very disruptive, and if you don't deal with him, he could just obliterate your army at times. It is kind of situational on how you address him and how you deal with him, but I feel like, man, right out the gate, I think he's going to be very disruptive.
Yeah, I feel pretty much the same way. He's really annoying if you place him really well, and the fact that he can just do damage, like piercing damage, basically, it's definitely a very strong one. I didn't know how like the Logger was gonna work initially. my short, like, talking about it was, like, almost right on the money about it. It will definitely compete with the long shot.
Do you think you'll ever see a smasher again?
No.
No.
Unfortunately,
I still
no.
get
Yeah.
surprised when I see one now before Logger's even out.
Yeah, I always assume like, oh, like this guy must be upgrading his long shot every time I see a smasher.
Yeah. Like that's got to be the only time we see like you have to be upgrading long shot.
Yeah, it's just like, especially with the way bases are right now, where you run into like the outside town hall, flanked by both super wizard towers and spell towers and 3 heroes and the CC, like all packed together, and the logger in the middle of that, especially a buff logger if you're doing modifiers. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it.
Man, with those modifiers, he just obliterates.
Legends won 20% buff to defending heroes and defending guardians. Obviously defending guardians, but and then, yeah, and on top of the 20% nerf to your own heroes, there's going to be some brutal base designs out there, especially in Legends. In a month and a half, when everyone has time to have upgraded their logger, I really think that's almost exclusively what you're going to see at Town Hall 18.
Yeah.
And you won't see it at
I
not
could see
Town
it.
Hall 18. That was a dumb phrase. But
Yeah.
But-
We knew what you meant.
yeah. There is, I think it's him going to level 3. He gets like a little bit extra range. So
I thought it was 5 he gets the extra range.
because it's weird. There's 2 stats. There's his range, and then he has like the range of the log.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's like the log goes an extra tile at level 3 for him. So I'll probably, I might just get him there and then put my builders on some other stuff for a little bit, and then see where base design goes before finishing him out or booking him out.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
the thing is like with stuff like that, like it sucks. I wish I was better and understood like base building more because like I just don't know what goes into that, you know? I'm like, let me just copy a link.
Dude, I haven't built a base since like Obama was a president. But all right. Corrupt. Anything else to say about the logger?
I think the range is like 15 tiles, basically.
Like his range, where like his little patrol detection range, whatever you want to call it, is like 7 or 8 tiles, 7, and then the like on top of that the log range. So he's patrolling almost as big of an area as the long shot is.
Personally, for me, I think there's a reason to actually use a logger over the long shot.
Definitely. Like the pushback is always it's only 1 tile, but it's 1 tile at all levels. So you immediately get the pushback from level 1. He still does a crap ton of damage. Insanely long range for what is essentially a melee one. Overall, I wonder if I'm like one of the only people who feels this, but like I don't enjoy Guardians, and getting a 3rd just feels not great. Like, was anyone asking for another Guardian? Like, I mean, I don't like. Are you guys happy about getting a 3rd?
You've been bitter about Guardians since they were announced, brother.
I don't think it's a fun mechanic in this game. It's an extra defending hero, is all it is.
You want the game to be defenseless.
No. Like
Rick wants his eagle back on the town hall.
Yeah, I don't want 5 defending heroes. Is the way I've always looked at them, you know. But like, hey, you know, like sell me on them, you know. Like I know Mr. Positive Bash over here loves them. So why?
I just think it's a different. I guess if you look at it as like a hero, okay, I get it, but it's like, I don't know, it's just a different mechanic for a town hall weapon that we haven't had. And I actually don't mind a 3rd because the second one wasn't used. The second one was trash. Let's be honest with ourselves. So we have a second option that's actually going to be viable, in my opinion. It's like pets, too. You know, at Town Hall 14, as you upgrade further, those initial 4 pets, you know, become less and less useful. So like as we progress through 18 and we get more and more stuff unlocked, having a couple of viable options, I think is good. Let's be honest with ourselves. That's the weapon. That's what it's going to be. Why be negative and bitter about it? Just embrace it and make the best out of it, you know? Like, why am I wasting my energy on something I can't control or change?
I'm gonna clip this and send this back to you all the time.
Oh boy.
Like
I'm-
all
let me go.
all of our
Let me
own
go delete my
conversations.
messages from our DMs. Yeah, let me go delete all my comments from our DMs.
But just I don't know, like it makes me wonder, like I'm thinking about Town Hall 19 and Town Hall 20. Like, are Guardians the way of the future? Are Guardians gonna be a quirk of Town Hall 18? I don't want to like complain about it being temporary content, because in a way, like Town Hall weapon upgrades are always temporary content. You know, we have 3 times as many in Town Hall 18, which kind of sucks. But like losing Town Hall weapons is the way the game works since Town Hall 12. So it's,
Yep.
you know, that's whatever. I don't know. It's just, it's never been a mechanic I've enjoyed, because they've just been difficult to counter. Like adding poison, I think will help, and we'll see how I feel about it in a month. You know, like maybe I start to enjoy the balance of it. I don't know, but yeah, I was just wondering if I'm alone in my Guardian hate or not.
There we go.
Skill issue.
Skill issue is the phrase always. All right.
I think like the Guardian mechanic in general, like there has been moments, like I once started in CWL a few months ago because nothing went for long shot and it just sat back and blasted my army to smithereens. So I think it is an interesting mechanic. I didn't mind them taking the risk with the Guardian. I guess
that like I will give you that. I'll give them that, because like it was a swing, and I really do love to see like new stuff brought to the game. So like the Guardians were new, just like conceptually, the artwork, the mechanic of it, if you want to look past the fact that I just called it just a fifth hero only. Yeah, it was a big swing, and I love seeing that. Even though this one didn't land for me, I know I can still appreciate that. So
how do you feel about spell towers when they released?
I
don't like the spell towers.
no, I did. I don't like I've always I like the 3 original spells. I don't think Earthquake spell added anything to the game, and literally no one's using it. So like
yeah, but
I didn't.
it was
Yeah,
okay.
Like, I didn't.
Easy upgrade and it's free. It's there, you know.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Let's make the troop damage 150%.
I thought Corrupt was gonna go try to justify why you should be using Earthquake, and I was gonna be like, all right, man.
No, just buff it to 150% troop damage.
But I think that's one of the struggles in the game right now, is just like balancing in general. Like the game is just, we have so many different game modes, so many different modifiers. We're gonna get off in different rope us back in here, Rick. What's the next topic?
That is definitely something that we are going to cover.
That's another show. Let's have another podcast.
in like one of the last sections we're going to get to is modifiers, legends, etc., all that stuff. But yeah, for now, we have new levels, troops, spells, and buildings. Let's just go through troops: barbarian, goblin, balloon, dragon, duke, Valk, golem, headhunter, root rider, yeti. 11 months of lab time between troops and spells, and a lot of that sieges. So it sounds a little more impressive than it really is. Troop wise, I know you got two hero hammer and 2 troop hammers stored up, or you should. Priorities for upgrading troops. Gosh, what are you doing day 1 immediately? The first 2.
All of them.
Okay, so if you were in the position of not being clash bashing and having to do your update videos.
So I think it depends on what type of attacker you are, because I think we are going to see a return of Root Riders. If you loved Root Riders before, Root Riders Valkyries should be the top 2. If you love the Hydra, you go Dragon Loon. You know, if you want to be dumb like clash bashing and be off the wall, upgrade your Yetis. You know, like there's a lot of options here, and I think it just kind of depends on your playstyle and what you like.
Yeah, Corrupt. What about you?
I think for me, the Root Rider level doesn't really add too much. So I mean, you can definitely upgrade it if you want. It's only like what, 200 more HP though?
Yeah, it's barely anything. It really is like a small.
But they're already being used, so it's like a buff to an army that's already being used, you know?
Yeah, very slight. The 2 that I would say is definitely Dragon and Yeti. I think Super Yetis are going to be incredibly strong, and then Dragons, their new level pairs really well with Dragon Riders, so it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
And I have balloon because I've been hoping for a new balloon level because I've been trying like Zap Lalo and Sui Lalo, and the new level for balloons definitely helps a lot for Lalo. Not a lot of people are running Lalo right now. There's only like one person.
Like I've seen you sharing Lalo videos in our little chats, and like I am like so always tentatively excited for Lalo to come back, and then it never materializes as like a viable strategy at modifier like level. So like I don't think this balloon level does it.
I beg to differ.
Even are you saying Lalo is going to be viable in modifiers?
When I first tried Legends 1, it might have been the base, but and I was using the Duke Queen combo with I think 4 earthquakes, but it 3-starred like pretty well because I had the new siege as well that had Inferno Dragons in there.
With the Sky Wagon, Lalo, it does give you like a lot of Lalo options, just the way it's going to track with all that stuff. As long as you're keeping up with the defense targeting troops. But yeah, like the priority wise for troops at least, like it's hard to go wrong. You're gonna have to like whatever you're comfortable with, like you're gonna have options to upgrade. Sneak like the goblin level, the golem level. I don't see any reason to do those early. Like you can get away without the barbarian level too. Like super barbs, if you're gonna do like the Val Golem Root Rider kind of thing, like maybe super barbs getting in the mix. I would probably
Yeah.
prioritize spells over super barbs. Like new level of rage, which we haven't gotten in forever. An extra half second on the freeze. Clone gets interesting stuff. Recall is kind of who cares. Like you can recall an extra healer, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
But
actually nice
yeah,
considering
so
it prioritizes heroes now.
currently, as of today, hero pet 4 healers, new level hero pet 5 healers. So if that's your thing, like the recall spell is good. Overgrowth gets 1 more second. That's kind of a who cares.
Same for Ice Block.
Yeah, same
It's
for Ice Block. But the clone, though, since we're talking about spells now, clone bumps up to 48, which Corrupt, why don't you tell us how Sarch is working for you?
I haven't done too much, but like an extra super archer is like really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cloning. Yeah, you get to clone an extra super archer. That's the big like breakpoint on that upgrade that I was able to think about. Because you're already getting lava loons. We got the lava loon, like the extra clone lava loon already. That confused me a bunch. I think I asked you that like 5 times in the last year. But can you think of anything else the clone really helps? Like you get an extra couple Yeti mites, like a new
You can do super minions for the same thing as super archers.
Oh yeah, an extra super minion if you're doing that. Like I haven't seen one of those attacks in forever.
A lot. I mean, it used to get used a lot with like the Inferno dragons. So maybe like having that extra space brings it back and makes it a little bit more viable with that.
Certainly possible.
Yeah, you never know. That's a fun thing about these updates is like we all speculate, but realistically, when like the update goes out to the masses and especially like some of those like top 200 players, then we start to see like what they're doing with it. It's like, oh, that makes sense.
Now we just need to wait for the clone to get to 63 clone space, so you can clone
63?
that third lava loon puppet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's what you're waiting on, huh?
Yeah, we need more clone levels.
Oh my goodness. 63 would be broken for everything else, though.
Because 40, there's not a whole lot that's like it can already clone a meteor golem, right? Because those are 40.
Yeah.
Super Drag's 40.
Yeah, I think it just hits the breakpoints for like those odd.
Yeah,
like
for
the
like the
super archers,
12s. Like
those,
I mean, obviously
yeah.
you're getting an extra loon. 42 to 48 isn't. I'm bad at math. That should be another like rocket loon, but no one does that. So
Yeah, it would be another rocket loon, but
but like no one does that.
Yeah, who's playing rocket loons? Yeah.
Yeah, offensive buildings, camps are the weird one that we got to talk about. Camp levels, full cost, full length, upgrade time, camp levels. for 3 troop space each. How do you guys feel about camps?
Did we need it?
Extra funneling, extra funneling.
No, but do we need 12 more housing space in this meta?
It's gonna help in Legends 1.
Better than plus 20.
In Legends and Esports, it'll help there. I don't think it was needed. Especially it's just getting 3 feels wrong.
It does feel very wrong, and it threw me off. Like I had to re-record my clip because I kept saying 5. Like it threw me off so much. Like it's like, who does this?
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, only 3?
I mean, I do feel good that like we're getting some more defensive stuff. I don't know, man. It's just the game already feels super offensive, and it's like, do we need 12 more offensive space?
Well, it's not big enough to put another Root Rider or Dragon in, so
yeah, that's like I argued that we didn't need to go to 340 space when we bumped up to there too, and like
Yeah,
like the hit rates went up. Game got a little easier. I'm kind of over complaining about that. Like, it's just the way the game is, and I'm pushing to Legends, so like hopefully I get my thrills there now. But with the camps, like normally camp would be like the priority. Like with it only giving you 12 space for 100 million elixir, and like at 15 days each or whatever they are. Like how are you prioritizing more camp space right now, guys?
I still think it's a pretty high priority.
Yeah, like yeah.
Anytime you can get more offense, I mean, it's a big priority.
It's been weird seeing Reddit today, like get mad about it being only 3, and it's like, are you guys not gonna do it?
Right? Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, of course you are.
Like, even though it is only 3, I mean, it's still 60% of what we normally get. I mean, it's still that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, how many times have you wanted to bring an extra headhunter or 2, and now you can? And
it's 2 headhunters, an extra whatever 12 space stuff we just talked about. Yeah, it's there. I don't know, Krept, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's still gonna be an impactful part of the still an impactful part. I'm still gonna upgrade it. Like
I'm sitting on like a bunch of hammers and some books. Like I could get them done instantly, and I'm just not sure if I want to go that route and get them done. And then it makes copying army links that much easier. Like there's like over the next week, there's gonna be like there's gonna be lots of videos coming out, especially for CWL, like what the new meta attacks are. And I don't want to have to like alter or like make compromises on all these 352.
Rick is only doing it so he doesn't have to edit army links.
like yeah, it's quality of life update right here is just having matching camp spaces to all my favorite creators. So but yeah, it's not that much, but like I'm not gonna not upgrade my camps either, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that really just leaves us with like not too many defenses and troop levels left. I think all we have is the monolith and the builder huts. And then for troops, it's just the apprentice warden and furnace. And we know there's a new furnace level at some point.
I've heard it talked about. I keep seeing people reference like Shock pushing with mass furnaces again. I haven't checked in and watched one of those yet just to see how it's going, but it allegedly is working.
Most things work right now, Rick.
Yeah,
most things work. If you're an above average player, most things are going to work for you. If you're putting in any effort into the game and learning the mechanics, and you know the mechanics, most things are working right now.
Yeah, like Mass Barbarian.
Go ask Stars. I bet Stars could 3-star with Mass Barbarian and Legends.
Well, okay. I mean, like we don't have to go.
Well,
go
I
there.
mean, that's the extreme of saying Mass Barbarian. Okay, well, the best creative player can do it.
I'm literally watching someone from Reddit using 340 Barbarians in Legends League.
Well, there you go. See,
it's gonna be 352 soon.
It's. I mean, the heroes do so much between the heroes and the siege machines. It does so much that the troops are almost an afterthought and just like cleanup most of the time. Like The troops are there just to do like not even a big chunk of it. I mean, obviously, for us casual players like me, we need our troops to do heavy lifting.
When did this balance shift to that? Like what?
Tunnel 14.
Probably. Like I don't remember. Like,
no, not probably. That's when, because remember it was the heroes would get, you would send dragons right up the middle of the base. You would get like the main chunk of the middle, and then the heroes would just destroy the rest of the base.
Yeah.
That's what it started. And then, like, obviously, when equipment was introduced, it got even more extreme. But even some of the siege machines,
for sure, but like it had already started.
Yeah, like Flame Flinger introduced that mechanic also.
Because I'm thinking back to like Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10 days, and like heroes were important, but heroes would get 25% of a base, and your Lalo or your Goho would get the other 75. And then like somewhere along the line, it's so weird seeing heroes in the siege. I still think of as like an opener because I'm old school. Take 75% of the base, and then like it literally just sometimes doesn't matter what you have behind that.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm living in the past a lot. Every time I'm like wowed by that, but that's just
back in my day.
Shaking my fist, get off my lawn, defense levels though, Expo, Scatter, Giant Bombs. Defensively, are you working on Expo, Scatter levels before supercharging stuff like your Infernos and your Revenge?
Yeah, I think you have to, just because you lose the supercharges on them.
That's another good question. Is like a lot of in the last update, like you lose the supercharge and you do an upgrade and it gets like only very marginally better than it used to be. And I haven't checked those numbers yet.
You gain 50 hit points and 2 damage per second with scatter shots.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
well, you and I both know how we both feel about this.
Yeah, I know. Like, man, I feel like when superchargers were new, it was like me and you felt like the only people complaining about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just the odd one out.
The supercharge up, the very first one. That was the first time we had you on Corrupt on the podcast. And it was like, and at the time it was cool. Like it was, hey, this is a fun balance mechanic, and then it became like the norm. I don't know. But I know supercharging the Revenge Tower is the only one. This is the only thing I went and like checked the math on, just to make sure like it doesn't change like the Backpack Giant Arrow Earthquake math too. So it's gonna hit harder. But it doesn't like functionally change how you have to attack it or take it out, at least. So that's a relief.
But it should. Like why if we're putting it's a whole different argument.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been cool. Like a lot of with a lot of the Duke attacks too. Like you see people saying like Revenge Tower doesn't matter if you're just soloing a Duke into it. And agreed. Like Revenge Tower is kind of weird because it can be really punishing to a lot of attacks.
Yeah.
But
even with the Duke, like if there's stuff around it or tornado, like that, it still can be very nasty.
Yeah, it's I would never say like ignore it, but also like it's not my priority for the hit I'm doing right now. Just the Backpack Hydra. All right, you guys ready to whine or hype up to you the modifiers and legends and everything else?
Yeah,
there's good and bad about it. I mean,
so are you because the Corrupt, you're not going into Legends, are you?
No.
Yeah, so Bash, are you going to be placed in Legends 1?
I'm like on the fence. I don't know if I'll make it. I haven't done my hits yet.
Oh, I shielded last night.
Oh, you shielded, huh?
Yeah, so like I reset at like 3600 and I shielded, and I've been like stress refreshing my my rank all morning.
I have hits to do, but like I feel like a lot of people haven't done hits. So I mean I'm below 5,000 because I've taken defenses. And 4962 is 13,000th. So maybe I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm 5268 trophies right now, and I am above the cut line for Legends unless things get really crazy. But I've been climbing all morning. So yeah, I am now officially placed in Legends 1. Everyone can congratulate me. corrupt. I've always wanted to ask you why don't you do the Legends thing?
I just don't really have too big of an interest in pushing. Also, I got other stuff I need to do. I do all the editing and stuff myself. I don't have time to to push.
I end up recommending your channel a lot on the subreddit too, because like I know you do like multi-level stuff too, and a lot of creators don't. So it's always nice to like when somebody comes along and wants like a Town Hall 16 attack, like you can't really point them to like Itsu, because he just doesn't do that.
Yeah, usually when I do armies, I usually try to, if it works at the higher, my consensus is if it works at the max level, it should work at lower town halls.
Yeah, man, the modifiers, like how do you guys feel about the Legends modifiers now?
I mean, it's basically old Legends, like before the modifier changes, in like what, January, February.
Yeah, like Legends 3, I think it's easier than Legends now.
Well, the Legends 2 is what it is currently, basically.
But with the addition of Guardian buffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Legends 1 matches esports right now, minus the equipment changes.
Well, esports got like 5 extra on heroes.
I know. Did esports go to 25% or 30%?
I think it was 25.
Yeah, esports is 25.
Oh, defenses also do 25% more damage.
Like I just know I'm gonna hate my life this first week, like trying to figure out this new modifier. And I could just go practice a bunch on esports mode tonight and get close enough, but I'm not gonna do that.
I think overall they really wanted Legends 1 to be like where you see like the top players. I don't mind bringing them back to the whole like 20%, because I mean, I think a lot of people thought that was a lot better, and then when they had the modifier changes, like they were like, "Bah!" They're like all complaining, you're making Legends easier. So this kind of bridges the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
I also think personally it's better to have Legends 3, 2, and 1, because now you have low Legends, Legends 3, mid Legends, Legends 2, and then Legends 1, which is high Legends. It's more formal, I guess.
Yeah, like it's nice. It's cool they renamed the modifiers, because like I would have been annoyed being in Legends League using like Masters modifier. So I'm glad they like reworked those and renamed them. My main motivator for wanting to be in Legends 1 is I like having hits matter every day, and I like 8 hits a day. It's like I'm used to. I really enjoy it, and I would have hated moving down to like just a basic weekly tournament. Like I don't enjoy that on my other accounts.
It's awful, man. I hate the weekly tournaments.
Like I'm gonna push for calling Legends 3 and Legends 2 fake Legends now, because it's like it's not what Legends has been for 6-7 years. Just the 8 a day. That's what Legends is to me.
Yeah, but at the same time, not everyone plays every day.
I know.
Okay, then you shouldn't be in Legends League.
Like Legends League got huge though, dude.
There's always the argument that Legends should be the most prestigious people, and that I can't do 8 attacks a day. Well, why are you in Legends if you can't do 8 attacks a day? I'm so frustrated with this whole situation.
Yeah, they're dropping the amount of attacks for most leagues again. So it just like the average player is just not interested in doing that and having that commitment. So like I would have liked to see Legends stay Legends and be like, 8 a day. But like I mean, it's hard to fault them for changing it too when like you just know, like if you were ending the season at like 5,200 trophies, like you're getting missed hits every day, and you don't need to do your 8 to stay. And Legends League got huge. Legends League in the ranked revamp started at 100,000, and the last I looked, like the Clash Bot, I think had the ending of the last full Legend season at like 168. So this season is probably closer to like 175, 180. So like Legends had almost doubled since its inception in under 6 months. It just kept growing. Yeah, like I mean, you brought up earlier, Bash. Like, how do you balance the game for the people who want to push high Legends and the people who don't? Like, modifiers can only go so far, and it's a tough call. Like, I'm just glad I have the elite skill to get myself into Legends 1.
My problem with it is why is it an issue that it's so big? Like, why is it an issue that there's so many people in it? So we can please the top 1% and make them feel better about their egos that they're better than us? Like, why are we catering to the top 1% with these changes?
I mean,
Legends was always
I'm playing
the top
devil's
1%.
advocate here. To be clear, I have nothing against what is essentially pro players, but I'm just playing devil's advocate on these changes because I hate that Legends 2 and 3 are weekly tournaments because I hate that format so much.
I do too.
It's just such a chore. So, like, why is it a problem that there are people in Legends and farming low Legends and fake Legends, so to speak? Like, why is that a problem? Like, what does it matter?
My guess is not fully related to money, but money has to be a chunk of it too. Like,
well, I think it's the problem is the modifiers. The game is so unbalanced that without a 20% modifier, the game just is too easy for the not even like pro player, but like the above average player.
Yeah, keeping the game easy like that has got to be one of the big driving forces that like Clash is still the size it is. Like if we would have, even looking back to like Town Hall 14 era, if we would have kept that level of difficulty, which I think a lot of people would agree was like in hindsight was a really good level of difficulty for the overall game. If it would have still been there, do you think Clash would still have like the same amount of daily players, or is this new generation of kids too soft and they need everything, like they need the T-ball version of Clash that we have now that's normal mode. Yeah,
so it's, do you prefer the meta of 14 or do you prefer the meta of 15?
Yeah, man, like 15 was definitely an overcorrection. I mean, I was one of those idiots too at Town 14 saying it's too easy, with like the 30% hit rate that Town 14 had. And then, Town 15 cut that in half. And then everyone said, oh my God. And people quit and they left in droves during Town 15.
Yeah, but people are quitting and leaving in droves now too.
Probably not at the same rate, like.
Maybe not, but like the more hardcore players are not satisfied.
Yeah, Clash, I think, needs to be easy for almost everyone. And I can appreciate the attempt to provide an outlet for the top 1% to have a more competitive game. Like I don't know how you can please both ends of that spectrum and everyone in between. Like, it's probably not possible.
Would the top 1% care so much if the leaderboards weren't so monetized?
Oh, yeah,
that's something to think about. Oh, that's a subject we're not worried. Don't want to talk about, right?
Just
like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you're not gonna stop that though. Like,
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
again, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I'm a bitter old man and I've been playing Clash for way too long.
Yeah, like then believe me, dude, I'm one of those devil's advocate jerks too. Like I get it, and it's and I get why you're pointing it out too, because people were like why does Bash hate stars? Will be the headline tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's not what I said.
I do think like modifiers are good in a way because without them, then certain aspects of the game would just be ridiculously too easy. But it's just getting a little bit out of hand that we have like so many modifiers and they're so constantly changing, and it just feels like once you get settled in, here's a change to the modifiers again, and I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Let's get into questions. So, any of you guys here, if you got questions, Liam's showing you how to get masked. So let's start.
I see one from Doc.
Oh yeah. We'll get to the bottom. Doc asked a bunch, so we'll say we talked a little bit about the new leagues. How do you guys feel about modifiers in CWL?
I think it's a good change.
I think that was needed. Yeah, that was well needed.
Yeah.
Well needed.
Like real big fan. And one of the other cool things, like we can finally talk about how there's no placement. You know, a lot of clans I think were expecting to be moved into Legends immediately. So now, like, we have a couple months baked in padding to balance test the modifiers before the first CWLs that run in modifier leagues. So I don't know, big win there. If it needs adjusting, there's definitely time.
Yeah, and if modifiers are going to be what our balance is for the game, I mean, it was long overdue for the top end of CWL, which is like the 1 week of the month for us filthy casuals that feels like we're competing for something.
Do you think I'm changing some of these because, like, if your question is phrased like what is coming to Clash, like, we're not gonna be able to answer that because largely we don't know, and if we do know, it's gonna be NDA. So Abo wants to know how do you feel about implementing a way for returning players to grind ranked quicker from lower leagues up? So we have addressed decay, but do you think there also needs to be a change to ranked to speed people up promoting wise?
100%. Especially like that comment said, returning players. Like if you're a returning player and you're in Dragon League, that's legit like 4 months till you're getting to the top end.
There's an easy way to push up to the league floor. Rush.
Yeah, like honestly,
There you
If you're like anyone who has reached Town Hall 18 and then taken a break, your break hasn't been long enough because Town Hall 18 is still pretty new. So you won't have dropped insanely far, hopefully. But considering the talent, like the floor for 18, 17 has been League 25. Like in theory, if you quit at 17, you could have a long way to go. And if you want to get up to Legends 1, then that trip is from 25 up to that's a year. No, it's not. They're not monthly. It's like 4 or 5 months. It's too long. Anyway, but yeah, I think everyone agrees like there needs to be some kind of mechanic to speed people along. What that is and how to make it not exploitable, I don't know. But I think multiple promoting higher floors for higher town halls will go a long way.
Just like what Doc said here, I think probably double promotion, like especially like incentivizing, basically like pushing up to like the top 3 or top 5 for that double promotion.
Yeah, like if you win your group, there should be a double promotion.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So, Queen Charge Hybrid, will it ever come back, do you guys think?
Nah, it's too much splash on the base.
Yeah, I don't the standalone Queen Charges, probably not. But I think Queen Warden Charges are basically just the new Queen Charges, so
Yeah, like the Queen Warden Charges with the new recall maybe got a little. I don't know if that grabs an extra healer or not than what it used to, because you had to knock that down to 3 healers doing that, didn't you?
4, I thought.
Yeah, no, because
you're not including the hero pets.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're taking Sneezy and Angry Jelly. Angry Jelly usually dies before you recall, and then
Right.
Sneezy isn't affected by it.
CWL lineup formats. Yeah, I think like they removed 5 vs 5. That's not back.
Ugh.
Like they want to find ways to expand that. I don't know what they're gonna do, when they're gonna do it. I think everyone would love to have more participation in CWL. Not to speak for you guys, but
They should just put 10v10.
Bring my 5v5 back. I want 5v5 back.
In all the mid leagues, I think there's definitely enough clans participating where they could kind of segment it out a little more. Getting into champs and what's going to be Titans and Legends soon, like that's where it becomes a lot more of a challenge. And having weak top CWL stuff is probably going to be a deal breaker for a lot of that. So, but they could always just stick to like, hey, at a certain point you lose those options, just like now.
Yeah.
We talked. Yeah, you guys are just impatient. You're asking stuff that we eventually all got to.
That doesn't sound like the Clash community, brother.
And how tough do you think it'll be in Titan and Legends for CWL? We talked a little bit about this, but like we didn't really talk about the promotion rates through Titans and up into Legends, which we have the top 4 in all those leagues are promoting, right? So if you're in Champs 1 now, the top 4 out of Champs 1 are promoting. and will be just to speed everyone along, moving up. I mean, you guys fans of that?
I think 4 is aggressive, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, no one's in the league, so they gotta.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna be kind of cool to watch, like, the race to legends, and like what clans are gonna what clan is gonna get first in the first legends. Like that stuff would be cool and exciting to watch too. So getting people there faster by increasing the promotion rates and decreasing the demotions. Man, I'm so disappointed in my clan that we're in Champs 2. Like where like me and Trample were both just like, we can't tell you why, but you guys have to take this CWL seriously. And we had some nail biter wars and weren't able to get back into Champs 1. Champs 2 was only promoting 2 spots, and then you don't get the extra boost until Champs 1. So I'm really disappointed we're not there yet. All right.
Yeah.
I think they might hide player and clan names in Legends 1 until after attack. I have not heard that. Have you guys heard that?
No.
I've seen it requested about 1 billion times.
Oh, I mean, that would be really nice that if that were to, because I mean, I think Clash Royale Brawl might do that at like the high trophy end stuff. I don't exactly know, but that would be a nice change.
With Legends being so shrunken now, and Legends like consistently staying at a very small number. So it's not going to be like the cut is down to 10,000, and just depending on how many Legends 2 groups there are, like it's always going to be above 10,000. So like in theory Legends could still grow, it just won't be, it won't grow at the rate that it has been. But point is, I'm saying now that Legends is a much smaller pool, like is win trading going to be a bigger deal? Could it finally push them to do this? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like I've never been high enough for it to like even be a thought in my head about win trading or like having the opportunity. So like to say having the opportunity makes it sound like I'm looking for it and want to, but of course I wouldn't. All right. What happened to the AMA with Sabrina? That is still going to happen. I don't know if we can say when and where though. Probably not. But yeah, they were
not unless it's public.
Yeah, they were collecting questions that will be answered, but they're going to be like the filtered chosen ones too. Hopefully like we get some cool info out of it. All right, and then we'll do the last one. How would you feel about adding a legend shop where you can get points from legend at the end of each season, like custom skins, like the CWL shop or whatever? Like legend shop comes up from time to time. How would you guys feel about getting on board with that?
I don't think in the current system it would work though. They got rid of trophies. That was
would,
always the thing to use your legend trophies for.
It would be really nice if it was tied into ranked. So like let like the amount of trophies that you finish with, like the I think it what is it like, because you've I guess whatever your total trophy is, that's how much that you get in the shop or something. And it doesn't have to just be for legends. It could be for ranked. Just it ranked in general.
They're not going to spend time and money developing something for 10,000 players. And like with how long you would have to save up for stuff, it's going to be even fewer than 10,000. So like it doesn't make sense to spend time and money developing that for such a small population. Even if you're counting Legends 2 and 3, like, and which I'm still like I just caught myself, like I'm still not considering Legends 2 and 3 actually real legends, but
that's why I said just ranked in general.
Yeah.
Like every ranked league.
They're fixing like our profiles. It's going to show like legend, like more trophies and stuff. Like, so I think there's probably a lot more profile options you can do, like showing off like if you ever got first place in a league or like things like that, like more cosmetic like pats on the back for your profile would be cool and simple to add.
Oh yeah, that's actually one thing I really like that's coming, because after the end of a ranked let's see, I'm trying to find it from Judo's. There are a lot of really nice changes to rank, like the color. like the like
Oh
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
get like
in
a
your logs, yeah.
yeah, I think that's really I like it. I think that's really cool. I think there was one more thing. I can't find it here, but it was like it would show you your stats at the end of the season or week, which I thought was really cool. I was like, that's a nice little addition.
Yeah, yeah, there's like your like league history, whatever, like which hasn't worked right in Legends for a long time. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of UI options like that that I would like to see explored. Not necessarily like a Legend shop, but gives us a little quality of
It
life.
was.
All right, I think that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining. You guys, if you want to support our awesome guests, code BASH or code CORRUPT or both. Just make a lot of purchases. Go ahead. Plug them both in, buy some stuff. Show your love for the awesome guests. Thank you both so much for joining, listening to me ramble about the update and correcting me on a couple things that I'm gonna have to play with and get wrong. Was there one more important question? Well, I got a tag. We can do it in, and it is, of course, how do you feel about Queen Feet? Actually, while we're here,
yeah.
Bash, how do you feel about all the Queen Feet stuff?
Do you really want to get me started on that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, if you think I'm bitter and old and grumpy now, like before, like bro, like what are we doing? Like, like this is what I get it. It gets social hits and it gets people buzzing and it accomplishes the job of creating the buzz for the game. But is that converting into anything beneficial?
Blame the Reddit.
Okay, Corrupt. Your opinion on either the Queen's feet themselves or the Queen's feet
I'm
meme.
not gonna say anything.
Here's my actual truth with it. Why are we fetishizing something in a video game that's generally a younger audience game? Like, why does that need to happen?
See, if Brawl Stars did it, it would be weird. In my personal opinion.
I think it's weird in general. Like, why are we doing that in a video game? Like, how does that help the strategy game? Because we're memeing, like we're memeing, so it helps get us clicks on our social posts. I'm telling you, I'm old and bitter, bro.
Like I almost asked this in the creator chat, but then like I kind of realized like they would never do it. But what I want, like what I would love to see is like if they ranked the code usage during like how many people bought all the foot statue pack with everyone's code. Like what percentage, like what creator has the highest percentage of foot fanatics? Like I want to see that list.
I thought about like I was like when that came out, I was like I thought I was dead. Like I was in my deathbed sick. I thought I had a good idea for a skit to do, and I just never was feeling like doing it. Where like I woke up out of bed, look at my phone. Oh, Clash of Clans is trending. That's got to be good. And then I look and it's just like zoom in, intensifies on feet, and I'm like, oh my god, what are we doing?
No such thing as bad publicity.
Is the foot pack still there, or is it gone now?
It's
still there. So
yeah, it's still there until the end of the month.
I mean, it served its purpose. It got a ton of clicks, so it did serve its purpose. I get that. I get memes and trending and all that kind of great stuff. I understand that, but like that's what we're doing in life.
Listen, Clash Royale had their 6-7, so
yeah, 27 million views on that post on X.
We as creators, we can't see what was purchased with our codes, but we can see broken down by day, by game, how many times our code was used, and then what amount of money we got from that. So, assuming 100% of Code Cool Rick's codes were used on foot stuff, in the amount of time that the foot tribute has been available, I have there has been 5, 4, 4, 13 Code Cool Rick uses, and I've made a little under $3.
So you bought the pack 13 times? That's crazy, bro.
Like
when did that pack come out?
I don't know. You can have 13 accounts.
Like I'm counting from the 16th. Like it's really easy for me to count because the vast majority of my days are zeros, so it's really easy for me to notice. But yeah, like because I had a bunch of zeros and then I had some stuff starting the 16th. So, but yeah, there's 13 Coolrick fans and I'm assuming you're all into feet in a weird way. Like I guess technically I didn't answer that question yet, but I'm okay with it. It's like it's getting to the point where the foot thing has been a joke for a while now, and I'm wondering when it's going to get played out.
It probably will.
Careful, you might get called a grandpa.
Yeah, I'm on Reddit more than most, so I've seen the joke more than most. So maybe I'm just growing tired of it quicker.
But is it actually a joke on Reddit though, or are they actually into it? You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a meme you see every day, but it is like a constant thing, and it has been for a while.
Yeah.
See, the only time I bought more than one decoration was back when they did the cherry blossom tree one.
There's someone with a real foot fetish, and it's like, hey guys, what about feet? Like, what if we showed the queen's feet? Wouldn't that'd be weird, right?
How do you, like the thing on Reddit? I'm gonna have to cut this because there's no way I'm publishing this and putting this out. Like
no, keep this in, no. Keep this in.
Like it's gonna be a very long beep, but
this is important to the lore.
The amount of images of like there's that picture of the queen like where she's got like her feet up and she's laying on a couch or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of images that I've deleted off Reddit of just
oh my god,
wild. Dozens of people are posting
that. But that's what happens when you fetishize your video game.
Yeah.
You gotta live with that.
Like I woke up and I saw it and like, well, I don't know what I expected to happen, but you know, like I should have seen this one coming.
Consequences for actions there, bud.
You should change the weekly visitors or whatever to you should put feet enjoyers.
Yeah, I know.
So what you're telling me though is I need to embrace the feet, and then people will be like, "Oh my god, Bash is the feet guy. He's into the queen's feet," and then like I win, and then I become bigger than judo, right? I think I've just been doing it too long, man. I'm just such a boomer, bro.
Two boomers and the Gen Z.
Man, like, yeah, you know what, dude? Like when I was 20, I was not a millennial. Like, I was, and now now like I think I'm, like they changed the definition, man. I don't want to be a millennial. I was like the tail end of Gen X, but they changed the definition, and now I'm a dorky millennial.
Yeah, you're old.
I know. Now we're just rambling now. So, all right. Use code BASH. Use code corrupt.
Yeah. Use code BASH. I'm buying feet, so you guys should buy feet.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Just even if you don't like BASH, use his code on the feet stuff.
We're buying feet. Let's go buy some feet, guys.
Yeah, that'll show him.
$12 on foot. Done.
All right, everyone. The update's on the way. Be patient. Check it out. Yeah, if you got other questions.
I mean, did they leak when the update's coming? I think they did.
I haven't seen it. I know Itsu said Itsu said tomorrow, so I'm just like
in our notes there was something that said the 27th.
So oh man, I wonder when it's gonna come out.
But in our notes for the Electro Fangs, it said they're boosted from max tunnel level from April 27th to May 2nd. So it almost confirms update tomorrow.
Yeah, but like that's Finland time zone, so who knows when it is. But yeah, like every update for the last 7 years has come on a Monday, but maybe this one's different.
Well, only if
I'm just going by what our notes
something happens where there's a delay. So
yeah, there's like Legends League is shutting down tonight. I wonder why.
Like it would be weird.
Okay, let's hope and pray that we don't have any game breaking bugs though.
If something happens and this is delayed and I shielded and screwed myself out of Legends 1, like I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm just gonna text you a laughing emoji for
I don't.
I mean,
400 lines.
I don't. I might be the first guy kicked out of Slack for swearing too much. No, so like the other weird thing that I want to ask about, like in since you brought up the boost, like the phrasing of that boost in our notes was like, everyone's given electrofangs like per town hall level, but like is that just like a weird AI hallucination? Because like it's
I think so.
yeah, like
Because it
like
just
you
unlocks at Town Hall 17.
yeah, it like so I'm wondering. I don't know if Town Hall 15s and 16s are going to be able to use the Fang during that time at max level.
No.
Like Town Hall 15s can get max level commons, so like there's no need to like worry about like what level it is. Yeah, and also like are you going to need to book the workshop to be able to use it to boost it, or do we all just have it boosted and then it's taken away? Like I don't know how that works.
I think it's similar to when they did it for the new Epic. Like you had to basically have it. So
Is that what it was?
I think
Is
so.
that how that worked?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I got it like immediately, and I didn't actually pay attention.
Yeah, because I didn't have it for a little bit, but I didn't have the boost, or I didn't have it with the boost. So you definitely need to unlock it first, then the boost will be applied.
The fangs are absolutely not worth booking your blacksmith just to have it boosted. I'm gonna end up probably booking my blacksmith just to be able to burn off ore and not waste it.
Yep.
But yeah, all right. My fourth attempt at signing off.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it eventually, buddy.
Thanks everyone for hanging out. We, at least me, will catch you in a couple weeks. Hopefully, Spencer, Sam, and them are all back. Everyone was busy today and very.
Wait, am I invited back? Can we have there's some fun conversations we need to have.
Yeah,
dude, I've definitely reached.
Can we have a state of the game podcast?
Yeah, like there was a long time for RTC where it's like I need to talk to new people, and I've definitely hit a phase where I'm just like I want to talk to the people I like.
Whoa! If you've never been on Reddit Talks Clash, Rick doesn't like you. Confirmed.
There are a lot of people who have asked who have been like yes, I can't this weekend. We're gonna do it later. So no need to read into it of someone who's
I'm
not
Rick's
been here
favorite.
and I just like him. There's only really there's only one person who's said no.
Say the name.
I don't remember it because they're it was
what a cop out.
No. It was I'll have to look it up because it wasn't a super creator. It was when we were brand new. I was still I was never sure about asking people, so it was I was looking through all the the official tier creators, and I was like, hey, would you like to do this? And they're like, who are you? And I explained it, and then I explained it, and they're like, no thanks.
It was like that first time we met. I'm like, who are you? Sounds about right.
Yeah, I still get that. Look, I popped in a Twitch chat earlier because I got my notification that I'm my Prime sub, so I was just go and toss it to someone random on Twitch, and then I would I went and I gave a Prime sub to Ace, and he's like, cool, Rick, I know that name, and it was like, yo, no one ever recognizes me. That's cool.
Or Rick.
I know. It'll be cool. Dude, when we go to Finland and stuff, I just get to blend in. No one bugs me. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you just look like a dude that's just there enjoying the world.
Yeah, they're like, who's that weird guy following Bash around all the time? Dude, we'll be in a big group standing around a circle, and people come up and they're so excited, because they're like, yo, Bash is here, Judo's here, the community manager's there. And then they're just going around the circle, and they look at me, and I just skip and keep going.
You?
Yeah, clearly that's just another fan here.
Yeah, all these guys I looked up to for years, and then there's this guy.
All right. Fifth attempt at signing off.
Let's keep it going,
dude. Editing this goodbye is it's gonna be just so jarring and weird.
That's what I like. Is it's just gonna make
continually fail to sign off. Was there anything else?
We didn't talk about
we didn't talk about
that
a lot.
Thing, that one. Yeah, we didn't. It's okay.
Yeah, I think we covered all the big stuff. So,
What do you think they'll release a Royal Champion foot statue next?
I see someone lurking.
I think the feet joke has run its course.
No. We got to keep it going forever, I guess.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm just giving up on this ending. It's gonna be like a jarring ending. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks again, Corrupt and Bash. You guys are awesome.
Hey,
this was a great talk. So very excited, very thankful you guys are able to join us. And that's gonna do it. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See you guys. Thanks for having us on.
It's such a weird ending, but I'll figure it out in the edit.
It's so awkward at this point.
Yeah, because like stuff keeps coming up. Like I'm really glad I got pinged to bring up all the feet stuff.
And then we didn't even get a ping for the show. Liam.
I know, Liam. You're fired. Never on the podcast again.
Let's do it again soon, buddy.
Yeah, you do got it. You're gonna have to come and say goodbye at some point, Liam. Too. You know that. I'm gonna make you do it.
Yeah, we can't sign off until you say goodbye.
Yeah, like Liam self-fired himself.
He doesn't quit. He fired himself.
I know. Like, I know he's here. He's listening, man. Like, I am gonna miss you, dude, because you say insane things, and I love it, and it's always fun to bounce that off. Like, just you say something wild, and it's a fun conversation. So yeah, much love back at you, buddy.
Okay, bye.
yeah. Like, I'll turn off the recording, and I will butcher up all these cuts, and it'll be a fine ending at some point. None of this waffle. None of the waffling. Clash Bash and Corrupt are here with me. I'm Rick. This is Reddit Talks Clash. Quick note for everyone in the live audience as you listen. Hopefully your discussion is going to spark some questions or ideas. We want to hear them. If you type !ask followed by your question, we have a bot that's going to log in. We're going to cover all the most relevant ones for today's topic and both our guests at the end of the episode. As always, it's an update, so get those questions flowing. There's a whole lot of info that we're going to have to gloss over a lot of it. So anything that's important to you guys that you want to hear, get it logged. Liam's in the chat, and he will help you through making sure your questions get logged, and we're going to come back to those at the end. First up.
Sorry, did you forget to record, I think?
No, I'm recording.
It says recording.
Sorry.
Thank you, Liam, for jumping in and wrecking the vibe. Dude,
that was such a good intro, man.
I know, dude.
Actually, I think you should stop and redo the whole thing.
Yeah, it's taken 4 years, but I'm finally like getting in the flow state of where hold on. Actually, did I record? It says started recording.
It's recording.
But the bot isn't here.
There's yeah, no, it is. It's jumping around in the chat. I don't know. It's there. It says recording.
Okay.
All right. First up, let's welcome our guests. We got the Council of C's, Cool Rick, myself, Clash Bash, and Corrupt. Man, Liam, I hate you so much right now.
Liam just derailed the whole show.
I know. Like I'm gonna leave that in without context.